In this video, again, like the other ones, I just sort of started recording and was like, I'll figure it out later. In this one, I decided I wanted to do a spruce inspired build in the mountains, and luckily I spawned right there, which I don't know how that happened. That was really funny and really crazy, and I worked on it and worked on it and worked on it, and then bored myself because I put myself like in a very tight box of like what I allowed myself to build, so I wasn't really having fun. I was self-sustaining, whatever. I was also very scared of pillagers for some reason. I hardly ever explored, so I don't have a ton of footage, especially updates and stuff, because I was just planning on like finishing it and then showing it and being like, hey, look at this cool thing that I made in survival. I also quit because of stuff with the nether. I ended up going into the portal, and then when I left the portal it brought me somewhere 200 blocks away, which in the mountains is a pain in the butt. I don't know why it did that. I didn't have any other nether portals, nothing like that. And then the next time I went in there, my dog died and I got blown up and the portal sort of got messed up. And then the third time I went in there, I lost a bunch of my stuff because the lava came too quick and I got stuck. So I lost a bunch of my stuff, so I just sort of gave up on the world. I don't know, I might bring it back sometime, but I'm really loving some of the other worlds that I'm working on. Enjoy the video and the awkward outro.
Hello everyone, this is my most recent survival world. I kind of wanted to give y'all a little overview so that y'all can see it, like sort of see the development, so that I can as well. I wish I'd gotten some recordings of what it initially looked like, but just gonna ignore the dog up there. So this is a survival world, so things are going to be different. This world's going to be a little different. It's a little harder to make. I need to do things more for surviving than just like flying around and making a pretty building. I'm gonna miss. Oh, didn't even jump. Making a village, and this is my fishing cottage. Fisherman's cottage. I can't talk today. I just woke up. It's like 11:30. So this was already here. I just changed it because it went out quite a bit. These are here just because I wanted to dye my wolves' collars, but I still haven't made more dye because I lost the wolves that I colored the collars of. I still have like 8 or 10 wolves, I think. This was where I originally started. I just made a hole because I was looking for a place because I knew that I had wanted to do something like this. So then this, I got a bonus chest because I wanted a bonus chest because I was doing more like architectural stuff. I wanted to have a couple of things that I would not find. Oh yeah, there's a pig in my house. I got some dark oak saplings. I had some acacia wood, but no saplings. I don't know why. I really like acacia. It wouldn't work in this setting. It would have to be like a sandstone, like sandstone here, and then acacia wood. It goes really well together. I typically build in a desert, but I've been watching like green videos and stuff, and I've been looking more at stuff like this. The more I look at this, the less I like it, but I really liked it when I first started making it. I'm not sure what I don't like about it, but the interior I love for some reason. I don't know what to do with, but I really love it. I don't know why. But in this, like all the houses are attached to the person who would have the job of them. Also, they're all empty. I haven't really done interiors. That's not really what I do. I kind of want to get the village up and then work on interiors. This is like someone who would do lumber. So there's all these trees here, and I have to be careful because stuff is always hiding in these trees, which weren't here. There were like 3 trees, and then I just keep like logging them and then putting a bunch of saplings down. But there ended up being too many saplings, so I would get like 40 saplings cutting down all the trees. But, not the point. My favorite part of what I made, and I want stone brick, pathways, that's why there's no paths yet. Stone brick paths, and I don't have like an efficient fuel. I'm just using coal, so I was hoping to find some kelp. There was a wandering trader who kelp, but the raiders killed him. I had like 4 raids. There was one dude who was just standing here, and I think he was frozen. And then there was a couple of guys with the trader up here, which I didn't even get to see what that guy had. This trader was over here. And he's been gone for a while. Oh, there's a chicken up there. It might be the one that escaped. I'm horrible at getting to the point. This is going to be like a 20-minute video for me to just show you 3 buildings. And these stairs. And, oh, jeez. This is not what it's eventually going to look like. This is just... There's a frickin' spider, and I keep forgetting to light it up. That's what I keep forgetting. This is fields. We have carrots, wheat, a little bit of beetroot for the aesthetic because this is mostly an aesthetic garden. And then I have potatoes, which I got carrots from a zombie. I got the beetroot and the potato from the bonus chest. I haven't found a village yet. My mind is so blank. A couple of plans I have. I want someone who works with animals here. I don't know what I was thinking of putting a stable here, but I do have another plan that would make this stable being here not really work as well. As we come this way, I have one thing to show, and I don't know why I'm coming this far to show it. Also, this is really weird, but I like it. Like, this just spawned like this. Well, there was a little area, yeah, here. And I just took a little bit of sand from there for the glass, but I mostly took sand from down in this river here, which is a gorgeous river. Oh my god. This spruce biome is gigantic, but I made this. That's the first thing I made, because I spawned over here on the other side of this hill. Some sort of a animal farmer to be here. I might build the farmer's cabin either up there, or I might build it on the other side here, like here. Might build the farmer's cabin. This is my mine, and the way that it was a couple of blocks higher, but I lowered it so that it would look better with that. But the way that this goes down just looked really cool to me, so I'm planning on making a building that goes sort of around this, and it might look like a silo or something. Like we put all the crops in here or something, or it might end up just being a silo and I just store stuff in there. That's what I use the height of it for. I could build the farmer's hut up here. That would be really cute. This area is broken up into like 3 parts, which I thought was cool. Then there's this area, which I'm definitely going to use something for that. I'm going to like build into here as well, and I might build into there, I might not. I'm not sure. Depends on how long I can keep my focus on this. Oh yeah, this is my chicken farm. There's a bunch of chickens up in here, and then they make eggs, and then I just throw the eggs up to the top, and then I just slash a little bit, and I cleared this area, which didn't take much. It was legit just gravel here, which is more flint for my arrows. I want to build like a little hotel here with some sort of, for like people that come in like this way, which I don't know why I thought of that in particular, because I think I'm gonna build stuff out into the mountains, and the way that I would go with building a city, also the path's gonna come this way and sort of feature this lovely tree that I'm probably not gonna take down because I really like the way that it came out. Ignore my abomination of an oak tree, but I might build something down there. This is the second area, you can see by that spire thing. Also, we have some floating things, which I really like, and I might build floating things. This is my next bridge. It's going to be across here, so I don't just, like, go down, which doesn't take that much time, but it'd be nice if I had a nice little, cute little bridge. which won't be fun to make without creative mode. So I don't know why the hotel's over there. I keep talking. Also, I want to build something on the other side of that bridge. So it would make more sense for the hotel to be over there, but I really like the idea of it being up here. So I'm gonna leave it there. I realized that I put a bunch of houses, like, at the edge. I realized that if this tree wasn't here, I probably could have put another house here. I like that. This was all a level down, and then this was that level, so I just filled it all in. I'm gonna clean this up eventually, but this has already been way too long of a video. I don't know why I keep talking, but I do. I'm gonna go enjoy more of my snack and work more on this build. Also, there's a little area up here. I worked most on this, and then I was like, oh, all the other houses I know how to build are a lot, like, shorter and simpler. Like, this was probably a 3-hour build, and then the other ones were like 45 minutes. Because that one I just kept having to run back and forth for stairs. This one I had to go, there were raiders here, and there's the oak trees here, and then the oak trees past there, which I think I showed. Which is the easiest way, but I actually had to go through there and find a couple of the oak trees. The spruce forest that way. Yes, there's an oak tree right there, which I don't know if you guys can see anymore. I don't see that that's an oak tree. I finally made it! Woohoo! But this dude, I thought he looked cool, but he's got spruce leaves all over him now, which I was trying to avoid, but it's sort of inevitable. I might, like, put a couple of trees in this roof. I think that would be funny. Or put a couple, like, over here. Hey guys, so this is the world still. One of the trader llamas came over. I just wanted to show you a couple of cool looking things before I filled them in, because I do want to make this area a little bit flatter. But I started work on this tower thing. Not sure what it's gonna be. I wish it was a little smaller around the square area, but that was the area that I initially wanted to cover up. This is one of the things that I wanted to show. It's like a T in the ground. I don't know. I thought that was funny because the original thing that I saw here was sort of like that, and that's why I like this. And so many mobs are gonna spawn in here, but I just thought this was a little cool, dark and spooky in here. I think I might change all of this to stone just to make it a little more consistent and stuff. It's not like, oh, this dark area and then grass. So I don't know why light comes through the doors, because if we cover up the doors, it's just the torchlight. I don't know why that is. I've also found that it goes through stairs too. I had to take out a couple of trees here for this to fit right. There's probably going to be windows here, and probably at least one other level, so that I kind of wanted this to be a storage silo. So just have chests lining the walls. But I also, yeah, I don't have another door right now. There's nothing for really that I need a door on, but I think having big windows here would be a nice touch. As you can see, I have stone brick. Oh, this was the other thing. That was the other T. Started filling that in, but realized I ran out of dirt, which is a weird issue to have in Minecraft Survival. I think I'm going to fill this in too when I get a chance, but I want to fill this in more with stone. The other big thing that happened, which I'm inching my way towards, this is my chicken thing. There's a lot of chickens in there. In here was what I wanted to show you guys. I made a smoker, but also I'm working on this, which is you put stuff in the hopper, it puts it into the furnace, into the other hopper, and then it goes in here. This is how I'm gonna get to these. This is what burns it. And then I can just grab the buckets and fill them up with lava again, and then 100 things smelt. I decided to do stuff like this when, and yes, I know I can make it look prettier with redstone, but it's functional. The building is the aesthetics. That is so loud. The lava smelts 100 things, but it goes down super quick if you don't have stuff in there. since it can only hold 64 at a time. Hello world, this is maybe the final update, but this is my nether portal. I spawned here. I have no sword on me. The spider's following me. Okay, so I took a really indirect route back last time. This is my village. That was how far away everything was. I don't know where I last updated you guys from because it was a month ago since I've last played this. That's where the cat on the roof reference comes from. This is a bird's eye view of what I made. It's nothing compared to other things. I got these pigs. I never made the area for the pigs. This is a chicken farm. I really like making those tiny chicken farms. This is an automatic thing. Again, with these structures, I make all of these. Then I only use the first 3 or 4. And then I made this smoker, which I hardly ever used. This was supposed to be like a butcher's. This is my nether portal in my lumberjack's house. And I showed you at the beginning of this update where it started from. Like where it sets me out. And it's a horrible nether spawn. I don't want to go in there right now. This is my fishing cabin. Like, I could make this much better now, but I really like it, especially with some of the stuff that I'm making right now for my current survival world. This is pretty good. I like the windows, how they're all a little weird. So that's the forest next to the lumber place. This probably one of my favorite things on here. This is farm, but it's like all going toward the center. I really like the fact that flowing water can water. This is a tower thing that I was making that I stopped because I realized I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was thinking maybe a castle, although I wanted my castle to be up there. I was thinking a storage silo, but I don't really know because I did want to do this curved area with glass. I wasn't really sure how I wanted to do that. Nothing was really going the way I wanted with this build, and I stopped the world around this point. This was my cave. I made this tower because of this hole that was already here. There was one here, but I covered it up. And then I noticed that this area is in, like, there's this recessed area, this comes out, and then there's this area. So I was going to make a fountain here. Again, never got around to it. I might go back and do that someday, I might. Because I've learned a bit about building and survival and efficiency and keeping things interesting, so I've shown you guys this little thing because my spawn is over there somewhere and I come across. Because I'm imagining this as me making multiple villages in the future. I made this path, which I quite like. And then there's a little path going to the lumber place. I'd never made one over there because I was going to edit the path or something. And then it goes up through here. I wanted my next village for some reason to be that way, I think. I don't know, I've never explored over there. That was originally where I came up from my nether portal. Oh yeah, you can't see anything, it's just mountains that keep going. Because there's other biomes this way that I know of. There's a river that goes through here, there's a birch forest and stuff. Another reason I decided to stop this was because I kept having to stop working because I was afraid of the raiders because I don't know how they work. That's the only direction where it's a different biome. This one is huge. Well, I suppose that way is just a spruce forest, not a mountain biome. I think I said I was inspired by green or something. This is my little thing. Also, yeah, a lot of, if you look at this building style, a lot of this was inspired by green. The framing, the roof, the overhang, these little flower beds. Because that was really the only builder that I watched. Now I watch a couple of other ones. So hopefully it'll stop looking like I'm trying to recreate all of Brienne's builds slightly terribly. Or not slightly terribly, very terribly. Yep, this is it. This is all I ever made, and might be all that I ever make. Bye, guys.